Hello, friend. Welcome to my channel, Alpha SkyTech. Today, I'm bringing you a video of how to download and install the Microsoft MS SQL Server 2022, and also the SQL Server Management Studio, the SSMS. Basically, these are they give you as free trials in here, and as you can see from it's free. You can try actually, and then if you're interested, you can buy. And also, I'm gonna do and it's a free to try also the download the Server Management Studio after that. So first things first, I'm gonna do the SQL Server 2022, the evaluation. I'm gonna go ahead and download that, and it all depend on the speed of your internet, and the capabilities. I do have somehow fast internet. I'm using a jetpack, so hopefully it will be finished, and then I'll proceed with the first one of installing the Microsoft SQL Server 2022, the evaluations. And again, this is a free to try. And still almost there. So the download process is finished, and I'm gonna go ahead and open the folder, and it's gonna be under the download here, and I'll go ahead and run it as an administrator, and that's what I have always done. And my advice to you when installing and running these kind of software, you always do it as an administrator. If there's any prerequisites out there that it will go ahead and evaluate. I'm sorry, go ahead. It will go ahead and override anything that will be blocking, because administrator has elevated right access on the software, folks. All right, folks, and when you come to this, you have three options. Actually, select basic installations. That's what I'm going to do today. And also, you have custom installation type to step through the SQL Server Installations Wizard, and choose. This is for pick and choose stuff that you want to install. This installations type is detailed, and takes longer than the running, which I don't want to pretty much here, because I'm showing you. I'm demonstrating to you this process, and I don't want it to take from your time any longer. And the third option is download SQL Server setup files now, and install them later on the machine of your choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the basics. And this is a license agreement. As always, there's a license agreements from any vendors here. And then I'm going to go ahead, and this is evaluation, and it's free for that. And then eventually, if you decide to purchase, that'll be your choice in here. So we're going to go ahead and click on accept, and I'll leave the file as is in the program files for now, and the download size as is shown here, and then I'm going to go ahead and install that. The process is going to take some time. It depends on the speed of your computer or the server, and when it's I'm gonna maybe gonna go ahead and pause back and forth until this is going to be completed and finished, folks. And the process took some times, and I'm warning you guys, just let you know to be aware and be warned that need a good internet access actually, and fast. This is an SQL server, and we're almost finished here from the download. And as you can see, it's almost one full 1 point something gig. Um, it's gonna be finished soon here. And now, after download is successfully, is going through the process of installing. and hopefully this won't take that long of a time or much of the time here. And as you can see, folks, still installing after the download was successfully. What I'm doing actually, I'm pausing back and forth so it won't consume the video, won't take that long, but it does the process take long from downloading and installing actually in here. This is an SQL server, folks, and this is a large files, a large process. So just giving you a head start. And folks are still installing successfully. Again, this is I'm doing this on a virtual machine. If I go back and forth, like this is the actual machine, and this is my computer in the back. But eventually, I don't want you to be confused. This is the VM. I'm installing this software here. I'm demonstrating to you the process actually. So to be not to be confused, but this is the VM. And then still installing. And again, this is a large software, and it takes some times. And I'm just giving you a heads up and be aware. Hopefully, it will be finished soon. Okay, friend. The process entirely is completed right now. Installation has completed successfully, as you can see, and it does have a connection string. An SQL server installed lock folder locations. It's giving me here installations media folder and all this. And right now, I'm gonna go ahead and click on connect now. So when the this screens came up and it indicated the SQL server 2022 and it's running here, that's an indication it's running properly. So the installation went through properly and the server is running properly right now, folks. So this is the indicator right here actually, and this is the timestamps and all this. Probably, folks, you guys are familiar with this, and this tells you which one is this, and this is evaluation edition, 64-bit, and all this. And as you can see, the SQL server is connected and is functioning properly after we did the installations, after we did the downloading and installations here. So after this, I'm gonna go ahead and close this screen. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm planning to install the SQL Server Management Studio, the SSMS. Either I do have it here, but I'd rather actually it's right here. Rather have it triggered by uh, the folder itself, where it's going to be indicating that to me in a minute, and basically it's going to come up to which is similar to the latest version, which is the 19.3. And you can read through this as you wish, but this is the SQL the SQL Service Management Studios actually right now. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and install next. And as you guys know, it says here is a free download, and it doesn't have any charges. So you're gonna click on this, and it's gonna start downloading again, folks. This is all depend on the speed of your internet and speed of your connections, and how is that been connected. So currently I have to check my connectivity. It says here is not connected, so I have to go back and forth. I'm using a jetpack. Sometimes it does have that issues I have to address. And after going back and forth a couple of times, I was able to get everything connected, and it's downloading right now, folks. And we'll see how it's gonna progress. Okay, folks, we have less than a few seconds here left on installing the SQL Server Management Studios, and this is also took some time to be frank with you, and also depend on the it's all depend on the speed of internet connectivity. So right now it's successfully installed. First things first, let's click on locations of the installation. It's right here, as you can see. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to close the web browser. I don't need it. Minimize this. And also I'm going to close the SQL Server 2022, the evaluations. And it's going to give me a message that, are you sure you want to exit? And I'm going to say yes. Gonna go ahead and install the SQL Server's Management Studio at this moment. And as a rule of thumbs, and as usual, you're gonna run as an administrator to have a full elevated access on this right now. Okay, and then you're gonna accept the UAC, the user account control, and you're gonna say yes to that. And we're gonna minimize the location of the folder. And after a minute, this is a these kind of programs are a very resource, it utilize a lot of resource, and it depends on your server, folks. Friends, it depends on that, how fast it is, how much RAM you have, how much storage, the internet bandwidth. All these things are essential on these kind of installation process. So here indicates where it's going to be, and I will leave it as the same location. I'm going to go ahead and accept and install that, and it's going to start loading the package, and it tells me, well, please wait. And as you can see, this is pretty much faster than the MS SQL Server. The 2022 is a little bit faster and going very quick, and it'll be done shortly. And folks, the installation process almost finished. Is in the last stage. It hasn't given me the process yet. Has been done, so I'm just gonna wait until it will indicate that's finished right now, and it's gonna be shortly. As you can see, it takes time. These things has to be put all the software and tweaked the proper way, and that's one of the things I've learned from installing the SQL services in the SQL management studios. And we have the messages set up completed. All specified components have been installed successfully. Folks, we're going to go ahead and close that. And let's go and pull up the SQL server and server management studio 2019. And as you can see, tab SQL is going to be here, and it's going to come up to this screen. So it's going to come up to the main screen, the MS SQL Server Management. So the server name is an indicated your computer. Matter of fact, the one here is not the server, which I do have a server out there, but this is what indicate right now what your computer, the database engine, that's the server type, because you install it on this, and that's what it's recognizing your server. So if it was an actual server, and there it will getting detecting your own server. So my current, it's a Windows 11 that's considered a server for the MSQL Management Studio. I'm going to go ahead and click on Connect, folks, here. And it's going to go, and as you can see, it did give the green lights here, and it says here it is connected. And as you can see, you can see the database, security, server objects, replications, always on high. These are the drop down of the folder that the server has on there. So And when we expand the database, and we can accept the system database. These are the default database that comes with the server itself, and that's what's it's a master and model MSDB, temp DB. These are the that comes with the application itself, folks, in here. So, folks, I'm gonna demonstrate to you right now a new query to prove that the database is connected and running, and you can eventually utilize it to execute your own SQL scripts here and implement your work. So I can go ahead and create something. In here, we can say create data base for new. As you can see, and that's basically what or database for staff. Staff. We'll put a staff, new staff, or create a new, let's say, list for. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and execute that, and it does give me a completion time error, but there is some error. We can adjust that, and then we can create a different one. So it's something that did not recognize that we can tweak here. We can put a database. We can underscore it for, and we can execute that. Oh, gonna go ahead and type a new one here. See, and after the creating either details, so create database tab details. That's what I'm gonna be. This is only demonstrations, folks, and to see if it's functional, and it did actually. So there is a verbatim that basically I missed it here, and I added here create database to have details. So either that, or you can create a new employee. Let's see, employee, and we close that. this is possible. It's gonna be errored out because there is a basically mismatched um, mismatched naming conventions. Actually, did not recognize the name um, of the database that but anything within the naming convention, it does as you can see previously did work properly. Folks, if you have any questions, any comments about the installations process, about the entire process, please let me know in the comments area. This the entire installations and of the SQL Server and the SQL Service Management Studios is free to download, and it's a trial. So if you are, I hope this video will benefit you, and if you have any question, you can add it in the comments area again. And I always appreciate your likes and subscribes. Thank you and have a great day.